What's up guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erica, also known as Spiritual Stylist on YouTube. Today I have this cowboy theme event that I have to go to. I'm super excited. It's like a bridal shower. I'm hoping it'll be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for Romeo, stop. To start, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. I did do a skin routine the night before, so my face is trying to get back into shape. Really, my skin has lightened up so much, it's like crazy, but that's what happens to melanin in the winter. I'm just applying my Belief Aqua Bomb here. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through this part because my air just turned on and I already know that's gonna be my video. I gotta get a new microphone, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows either off camera or sped through so that you guys don't have to deal with the noise. Alright guys, so as you can see or hear, that air conditioning did come on, so I am gonna just do a talk through for this video. Jesus. But I did just get a new mic, so less noise will be in my videos now. I don't know if you guys even notice it, but I do when I'm editing, and it is so frustrating. So we're gonna go ahead and take the new Persuasion palette. This is absolutely my favorite palette. You guys already know that. If you are a returning subscriber, I'm gonna take this nude shade here, and I'm just gonna apply that underneath my eyebrows to kind of start to shape my eye look. This eyeshadow was a little bbit extensive. I used quite a few colors in the palette, so I'm not gonna list all the colors, but I'll just show you guys what I used. Then I take this yellow shade and I just apply that onto the entirety of the top part of my lid and start to cut my eye shape, or create my eye shape I should say. And I just do that for both eyes, blending it out using a sparse blending brush. And this is really important that you use a blending brush and you pack that product onto your eyelid first before you blend it out, because once you have that product built up to the intensity that you want, you'll be able to blend it out more nicer, smoother, and it won't look so patchy, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go into this dark brown shade and I'm going to kind of darken this up a little bit more. That yellow shade is really just going to be my base, and I just applied that pretty much kind of like where I put the yellow shade, but in a smaller amount underneath the yellow. I did speed through a lot in this video, particularly on the eyeshadow, just because this eyeshadow was kind of an extensive look and I wanted to keep the video as short as possible. So yeah, I just went ahead and I took that deepest dark red shade and I blended that into my outer crease at the bottom, and I kind of created like an angle line shape and then blended it up. Then I took that more warm red brick shade and I applied that right over the top, and I just blended all of those shades together with a blending brush. Then I just went ahead into this brown shade and I applied that on the outer edge. I am going to blend out that harsh line, as you can see. So I did go ahead and cut my crease off camera for the sake of time, and then applied this nude shade onto my crease, patting it in and then being very careful around the edges and taking my time. This part isn't sped up, just so you guys can see how I do it in regards to taking the time aspect of it. So next I am going to go into this orange shade and apply that at the inner corner of that cut crease, just to kind of create more of a little bit of the dimension look, and bring out that orange a little bit more from the very base of the shade that we applied. And as you can see, everything at this point is looking well blended together, and I'm actually starting to love the look as I get closer to being finished with the eyeshadow. Then I just applied a little bit of concealer to sharpen up that edge of the makeup. This is a good trick to do when you want to keep your look as sharp as possible and maybe you over applied some makeup to certain areas. So just reapply it. I did my eyeliner and my lashes off camera. So then I just applied some moisturizer and then I applied my face primer. This is my Too Faced All Nighter primer, I believe is what it is. Maybe it's not all nighter, maybe I'm thinking of Tarte. But anyways, I go ahead and apply my foundation off camera as well. And then I go ahead and start to shape the cut crease of my eye and my nose. You guys, if you guys watch my videos, you see me doing this process a lot. I know there is a trend going around with like using very little to minimal concealer, but I'm not a part of that trend. I like a full face look to be just highlighted. I like my face to be highlighted, and I feel like when you use a little bit less concealer, it doesn't give you that full coverage look, to me personally. I do typically use a little bit less concealer when I'm going for a more natural looking face, but this one I wanted it to be, I mean, why would I do a natural face? I could have, but why would I do a natural face when my eyes was looking this big? Like, come on. So yeah, I just applied that, and then I am going to warming it up. I know it does look a bit light, but that's the point of highlighting. I mean, highlighting and concealing, or concealing and contour, is supposed to be a little bit lighter than your skin. So then I just applied my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is my fave setting powder. I love it. It never ever steers me wrong, never gives me patches, never gives me flashback, none of that. It's just one of the best products out there. It just works really well with my skin too as well. So I went ahead and start to shape out my nose. during this process while I'm allowing that setting powder to bake. And I just took a brown shade, or the shade that I'm actually going to be using for bronzer, and start to shape out my nose. I'm actually starting to get better with my nose contour. Like, I'm starting to really like it. It's been taking me practice because I don't really do it. And the shape of my nose, I have a kind of a small bridge of my nose, but then it flutters out and becomes a little bit bigger at the ends. So that's why I do apply that concealer towards the bottom of my nose to kind of keep that look the same. So you really have to go based off your nose when you're doing nose contours. Some people have it easier. They got a really small tiny nose. I'm black and I don't. So yeah, I have to tailor it to my liking. I just recently started doing nose contours. I typically wouldn't have done it, but I'm just getting into it. I did just apply a little bit of bronzer to my face and start to warming up my face because we don't want to look like 3 times my skin tone. So I did apply that bronzer, and now it is starting to look blended together, seamless, like a full face foundation routine, highlighted, contoured, chef's kiss. So I am going to just take my little puff and blend in that concealer. I don't know why, for some reason it looked like it's a little bit pink, and I think it's like the lighting of the camera. I don't know what happened, but it really doesn't look pink. You guys will see at the end of the video how it came out. It doesn't look pink. I don't know, my camera was messing up. So, and it may just be me. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the lighting change. I don't know how I can't be doing it. But anyways, so I just blend that out, and I applied a little bit of blush. And then I applied some brow gel onto my brows. I really like how the blush, I've been loving orange blushes for some reason. So then I go ahead and take my Makeup Revolution highlighter. This is like a little bright white light. That's not the name of it. I don't know why I described it like that. But it is like a lighter color highlighter. It looks like a white highlighter in a sense. It doesn't look like that on the pan, but it comes out looking more white, and this is perfect for highlighting your nose. It really makes your nose pop. I could have maybe used like a more bronze or golden color on my cheeks, but I went ahead and just used this instead. It came out cute. Probably in retrospect I still would have chosen to do maybe like I said, a golden highlighter, but again, it is what it is. So then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my bottom lash mascara to make those eyes pop a little bit more, and go ahead and go into my lips. But before I do that, y'all know I gotta draw my nose. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am drawing in my nose. I do have 2 kind of very apparent moles right there on my face. I do like to just go back in and draw those in to, you know, make my face. It adds that, for me, I feel like it just adds that extra oomph.
but to each his own. Next, I just applied some brown lip liner onto my lips. This is, again, y'all know I be using my beauty supply brown lip liners, but I think this is actually maybe the NYX eyeliner or lip liner, excuse me. But it'll be linked down below. So yes, I'm just applying that onto my lips, being very careful, very intentional in where I place this, because I don't want to overline them, but I also want them to be perfect. Like, so then I go into my lip gloss, and this is just a cute little pink shade, and I just apply that with my finger, making sure to set my base. This is basically my base. The steps in which I do my lip gloss or lip look, a lot of times I'll apply like a base lip, and then I'll apply the actual lip style or color. I'll apply the actual lip color that I want, just to give it more of something to cling on to, especially if you have maybe moisturized lips. I don't really know if that is something how you can describe it, but if your lips are super moist and they don't necessarily cling, the product doesn't necessarily cling to your lips all the time or show as much as you would like it to, that's one of the ways that you can do that or fix that. For this, actually, I don't think I did. I think I just applied 2 colors because I wanted to create a specific color. So I really loved how this lip came out with this look. It's just so pretty, so natural, so just cute. It just looks really cute to me. I just blend that out with a brush, making sure that it is in each spot that I want it to be in. And girl, after I apply my lip gloss, ooh girl, I was ready to go snatch some mans, okay? Because my lips were giving juicy, voluptuous. I really don't have a favorite of this look. I love the lips, I love the eyes. My face came out flawless, so just overall like a really pretty look altogether. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair. This is kind of sort of was supposed to be like a little get ready with me, but it turned out that I was rushing and I didn't have enough time to really sit down and make a video while talking, so I just went ahead and just filmed it with like this, plus my hair. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take out my hair. I did wrap it up at night and applied a little bit of curling gel before I went to sleep, so that I applied a little bit of moisture. My hair with this look was just everything. I loved it together. It was just super pretty, and I don't really be wearing my hair curly like that all the time, and I really need to start. I do, because my hair be in wigs, y'all. My hair be under wigs. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I did, how it looked, how I got dressed, what I wore. So this is what I wind up wearing. Should have got a video of my outfit, but I didn't. So I wind up wearing just some cute bell bottoms and a tie shirt with a nude bodysuit, and then a little hat and some earrings. It was Cowboy Wild Wild West theme. This is the entryway to her bridal shower, and they had a little saloon. It was over in an area in California where it just looked like, not necessarily the desert, but it fit the setting. This saloon was so pretty and well decorated. She had banana puddings in a jar. She had candy apples, cookies with her face on it, cowgirl themed stuff. She had shots with cowboy hats, which were so cute. Martini glasses, lots of alcohol. We were definitely lit. They even had horses in the backyard. I really enjoyed myself and had a lot of fun. But anyways, y'all, that is it for this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.